The writer of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania and the upcoming Avengers: The Kang Dynasty gives a lot of credit to Spider-Man, and that being a direct inspiration on Ant-Man 3, saying that it's the blueprint. Now, I don't know if anybody's told this jabroni that all the blueprints in Hollywood are in fact Zack Snyder. Citation needed. So this comes at us directly from Special Effects Magazine, where the writer was talking up the, well, let's just be general, the approach to tackling Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, and how much of a pivot compared to the first two Ant-Man films there is in the third entry. And he says the blueprint while looking across all the MCU films was to follow Spider-Man, where the third film really wanted to do something different, something more personal, something horrible, something horrific, and give us something that is unlike the last two films that came before it. So in that sense, when he started working on the script, he sat down and he looked at Iron Man 1 and Iron Man 2 and realized that these are smaller scale films, just like Spider-Man. So when they got to Spider-Man 3, he goes, well, they really went out of their normal comfort zone. They went out and tried to do something different that we haven't seen so far. So he said that that was really the influential blueprint that he was looking at. And he also mentions that there's other films out there as well, such as looking at Lord of the Rings, with how the films just pick up pace, each one, and how each one is different. And saying that there's obviously other heavy hitters out there, Captain America and Thor, but those films still don't go as big as Spider-Man or as Ant-Man 3. So the direct influence will be seen in terms of comparisons to how much is being put on the line, how personal it is, and just how different the film is going to feel when you watch the trilogy back to back. And again, there is something in this to really think about and look at in terms of the bigger picture here. Because if Ant-Man 3 would have just been another small-scale, no pun intended, entry in the franchise, I think a lot of people would honestly kind of blow it off, right? But they are directly telling us, like Spider-Man, like the multiverse, this is a big deal. So you're going to want to watch this one because it will be important forward, and it's also a paradigm shift for the main hero.